Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video I'm gonna work on the nether paths. Uh, the nether paths right now are just these ice paths that have stone around them. My friend put up this stone and I'm really not happy with it. It just looks gross and makes the whole like above the nether area look kind of trashy. I just want to up that and then also create a couple new paths, like one that goes into here. I don't have a lot of plans for what I want to do yet with these paths, but the main idea is I want them to be boat accessible, and I also want them to have a little bit more functionality and look good. So I think I might like have one path of ice and then have fences on the sides of it so that you can't like go off the path with a boat. Which is really important because right now you can just fall off the path and then you have to get your boat and put it back on the path and do that again. So I want to do that, and I also want to incorporate a different kind of block palette, maybe incorporating some reds and some different colors of glass. The main thing is, though, that I want the paths to look good and not like whatever this is right now. So I'm going to figure out a block palette, and I'll be back once I have it. The block palette is coming along nicely in my head. I haven't actually started making one. It's just in my head. But I've been clearing out all the old ice paths and the old stone like coverings, and I think I got all the stone out of here, and now I'm just working on the ice paths. And one thing that I was thinking about while I was doing that is it might be nice to raise every single portal up one block just so I can have another layer underneath the track of like the ice so that it looks a little bit nicer and it's a little bit more separated from the bedrock. So I think I'm gonna do that and raise every single portal up one block. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would and a lot more resources. Oh my gosh, I've got like, I don't know, maybe 9 segments done, and I've burned through every resource I have. I've used all of my mahogany wood, all of my blackstone, all of my basalt. I'm running out of everything. So I just kind of finished putting all the iron on all the paths, and I also worked on lining up all the portal paths so that they like meet at these corners. So I had to turn this portal, that path I had to shift over by one, and the path at my house way over there and the spawn island I both had to shift over by one. But they're all in place and they're all like lined up so that it will work properly with the build. I just need resources. So I'm gonna go mine for blackstone as well as, oh my god, uh, basalt, and I need to get more red dye for glass, which I can get from my friend's iron farm. My iron farm, the big one at spawn, filters out all the flowers and turns it into bone meal, so I'll have to get it from his smaller iron farm. And I also need to go get more of this mahogany wood, which I have all the sapling kind of things for those trees, but I don't have the trees, so I need to plant all those and grow them into the trees and get all the wood. But right now I'm kind of at a standstill because I ran out of all the resources I need for this build. So I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of resources and I'll be back once I have them. After going and collecting a whole bunch of materials, I finally worked on the bridge a little bit more, and it goes on for a while. I expanded it all the way to my portal in the jungle, so I can actually use it now, and it looks super cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did just run out of dark oak again, so I went and got a whole bunch more. And I think that might be the last thing that I have to collect for a little bit. I might be running out of blackstone, actually. Let me check. I've been using a lot of resources. Oh, shoot. I am super low on blackstone again. So, yeah, I'm going to have to collect more blackstone. But for now, the thing is coming along great. I don't know if I actually have a boat. I guess I could make one. I'm going to make one just to test it out. This will be the first time I've actually gone through the path. So, hopefully it actually works properly. One thing here, I don't know if I'll have to do it. I might put like a block right here so that it stops you at the four corners, because this is like the center of all the different paths. I might do that, might not, but oh yeah, this thing works nice. If there's nothing spawning, it looks like I also have to spawn proof the path. but that can happen later. Um, yeah, so I gotta spawn proof the path, it looks like, and I also have to make it so that you can actually stop at places. So I'm gonna keep working on the paths, and I'll be back once I have more of them done. For these offshoots, I think I'm just gonna do this because it's simple enough, and it doesn't like I don't need the full path for this much area. I just need something to keep my boat in line. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for the offshoots into the portals, but for the main paths, it will be complete like this. And I'm really happy with how these turned out because you can also fly through them, obviously, and get over to my friend's house real quick. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to working on the paths. So I'll see you guys once I have more of them done. After spending multiple hours working on these paths, a lot longer than I thought it would take, I think I'm finally happy with how far I've gotten with them. I've completed the 4 main legs, and then for the smaller, like, subsidiary paths that just go to the portals, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to do the full nether paths, but I'm really happy with how these turned out, and it definitely will make traveling in the nether a lot easier. They are huge, and they take a lot more resources than you'd think. It took multiple hours of mining blackstone just to get all these materials, but I'm definitely happy with how they turned out, and I'm glad that I put in this much effort because it really is one of the better things I've built, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. But yeah, they're massive. They go on forever, and I just have to get a few more dark oak fences that I will get in the future, and maybe some kind of like pressure plates or something on the ice. I have to decide that because a couple things spawn in here, but I'm definitely need to fix that, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. But I'm really happy with how these paths turned out. So I think that this is going to be where I'm going to end this video. I am really happy with how these turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.